Honestly, I grew up playing literally everything, and I was super competitive, so my parents kind of just tossed me out there and wanted me to get my energy out, whether it was soccer, softball, golf, track. I'd really did it all. And then when I got into high school, I kind of knew basketball was my future, and I loved it, and I wanted to practice, and I think that's what was different. I wanted to get better at it. I wanted to spend time working on my game, and that was probably what set that apart from all the other sports I played. They were just kind of for fun with my friends. I was really competitive about it, but I didn't take extra time out of my day to go and work on my game and want to be better and be better than everybody else. So I think that's what kind of helped me figure out the path I wanted to take. And then I remember in high school I played soccer, and I was on varsity, and I loved it, but my teammates would get mad because I would go and practice and work out and do basketball after school right before we had our soccer games, and they couldn't believe that I was doing that. So I eventually had to give up soccer, even though I loved it, but I think it was just Caitlin Clark has always been a force to be reckoned with. But what's happening now is on another level. The WNBA has just been put on high alert because Clark isn't just refining her game, she's transforming herself into an absolute powerhouse. Absolutely, to see your sister do that, Dennis, don't be close enough, but you know who they go to. 22, Abby Marshall. Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is. The latest footage reveals a stronger, more dominant Clark, and defenders should be very, very worried. If you thought Clark was dangerous before, buckle up, Marina Mabrey. She is big in that opportunity. Clark for 3 rattles for her first deep shot. She's not just the sharpshooter we've known. She's been hitting the gym, gaining serious muscle, and preparing to take over the league in ways we've never seen. This is the kind of transformation that turns stars into legends, and we're about to break it all down. Before we dive into the details, make sure you share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest WNBA updates and deep dives into the biggest stories shaking up the league. Remember last season, Caitlin Clark was already a generational scorer, lighting up defenses with her unlimited range and fearless shot making, but there was one glaring issue: physicality. Effect, thank you very much. That's what 6 feet 5 inches would do for you. I don't have that luxury. Nice giving go, Clark, right at the cup. Rebound, Fingeroll futility. From 3 for the spark, 0 for 9, stuck in the air there. Fingeroll comes up with it. Here's Clark in transition where she's dangerous. Leaves it behind for here's just 1 of 5. How about Fingeroll running the floor? There go 3s. Yeah, they do. Nice concept, but it won't go. WNBA defenders wasted no time exploiting her lean frame, bodying her up, bumping her off her spots, and forcing her into uncomfortable situations. Women's basketball has found its fame, and the reason for that is a 22-year-old playing in just her first WNBA season. Indiana Fever's point guard Caitlin Clark has already become the face of women's basketball, despite this being her debut year. To cap it off, Clark has won Rookie of the Year award, and she did that in some style. A unanimous choice of 66 of the 67 votes going in her favor, but it isn't just skill and accolades that make her the most popular face here on the basketball court. Clark's off-field antics, the skeptics were loud. Could she handle the brutal physicality of the league? Was she just another college phenom who would struggle when faced with bigger, stronger, and faster opponents? Fast forward to now, and Clark has completely flipped that narrative on its head. She didn't just acknowledge the challenge, she attacked it, which makes it a really good offensive. Clark's direction feeds Boston. Indiana has the advantage, and Boston trying to beat all their opponents for the first time since 2010. Clark's shot takes the 3 feeds inside to Boston for 2. This offseason wasn't just about perfecting her already lethal jumper or tightening her handles, it was about building a frame that could go toe-to-toe with the most physical defenders in the league. She became just as much of a priority as skill, and the results absolutely game-changing. Clark committed herself to an elite-level strength and conditioning program designed to add muscle while maintaining the agility and explosiveness that make her so dangerous. Trainers crafted a plan focused on core stability, lower body strength, and endurance, ensuring she could absorb contact and still finish plays. She embraced weightlifting resistance training and explosive movement drills, creating a more durable, battle-ready version of herself. The transformation is impossible to ignore. She's stronger, more balanced, and now capable of initiating contact rather than just absorbing it. When I'm, looking at all these things that people are talking about with Caitlin Clark, it's guys, chill out, she's gonna be fine, it's 2 games in. Are you kidding me? She's a student of the game. She got better every year. You're not going to just absorb all of the new information that's coming out in 2 games in 2 weeks. It takes time, and she will, I have no doubt about it. She's a student of the game. She continues to get better, and these are also points that coaches then address. Hey, let's continue to work on this, but it's really hard to work on some of those things in season. So this might be an off-season thing, right? Let's continue to play to our strengths. Let's find different ways to get the ball to our players, and then when we get time in the off-season, then we'll work on that next step or that next level. The days of defenders bullying Clark are over. Now she's the one setting the tone. It's not just the fans and analysts noticing Clark's transformation. Her own coach, Stephanie White, has confirmed it. A new sight on the court here at Carver Hawkeye Arena, that decal right at the spot where Caitlin hit that follow-away three. The logo three to take the NCAA scoring record. In a recent statement, White made it clear Clark didn't just tweak her physique, she completely rebuilt it. This isn't a minor adjustment, it's a full-scale evolution, one that's already making a massive impact on her game. Play it's up, it won't go down. And this building knows what happened for Caitlin. What a reaction by Kelsey. Her arms more defined, showcasing the hours of weight training she's put in. Her core rock solid, allowing her to stay balanced even when absorbing heavy contact. Her legs built for explosive power, giving her an extra burst when driving to the rim and extending her shooting range beyond what was already elite. Clark has turned herself into a physical force, and the results are undeniable. The added strength is showing up in every facet of her game. She's driving to the basket with more force, finishing through contact instead of being knocked off her path. Defenders who used to bump her out of position are now the ones bouncing back. I guess he determined that Ariel Atkins had possession. Clark with a switch on to Dolson steps back. Steph Dolson's a drop in the screen is so 14 from the field, but they've got a 5-point mark. Circling around sets up Samuelson, who's wide open. Thank you so much.